down this game, which has been. Are you not entertained as I steal from Maximus? We've been saying for the last couple of days, both coaches as well, this game would ultimately be decided on the board. Who's faring better in that place? Right now, LSU is dominating on the glass, and you see it from those second chance opportunities. Lisa Morrow has been everywhere on the board. Look at LSU's team.
Moses, what's going on? This first half is something, ain't it? Just what I expected. Exactly what I expected. It was going to be a battle back and forth. I expected it to be close. Right now, South Carolina is winning by 3, but LSU won the first quarter. I think at some point they were up by 7 points. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Adrian says LSU. Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, okay, South Carolina first. I like what Fagan is doing. She got to connect. She got to finish her shots around the basket. She was doing well in the beginning, kind of fell off a little bit. Chloe Kitts, they're on to her. They're on to that move that she makes, so she's got to, switch it up a little bit so she can be more effective. Tess, big time Tess, I think is going to be the X factor for South Carolina. Big time Tess and Malaysia Fulwiley. I think they're more focused on Fulwiley than they are Tess, so that may, shake things up a bit. But once Pow gets going, we get Tess going. It might be something. On the LSU side, Michaela Williams is doing everything. She's bailing them out when they need it. She got some missed shots, but she's on it. Nice, just like I said, Nice, ain't nobody messing with her on the boards. Like, if she's around, she's got the ball. So they have been getting second chance points and putbacks because of Nice. Missing again, same thing, missing some shots around the basket. They gotta work on fixing that and finishing around the basket. Samaya Smith, her defense is looking mighty fine. Man, it's been up and down. Malaysia has gotten her a couple of steals. If we're going to look at the team stats real quick, comparison. So South Carolina is scoring 36% versus LSU 33%. I'm going to turn this TV down so I don't get in trouble for playing music. Field goal, 3-point field goal percentage. LSU is at 33%. South Carolina is at 29. Free throws, South Carolina is at 88%. LSU is at 50%, but LSU is only taking 2. Turnovers, LSU has 8. South Carolina has 5. Points off those turnovers. South Carolina has gotten 12 points off those turnovers. LSU has only gotten 4 points off the turnovers. Rebounds, of course, LSU is up 28-19 in rebounds. We already knew that. Second pan, it's just like I said, LSU was at 11. South Carolina's at 6. Bench points, though, I mean, we already knew South Carolina has 17. LSU has 0. Points in the paint, again, that's very heavy. Nice, 18 points versus 14 for South Carolina. Fast break points, LSU has 6. South Carolina has 0. South Carolina does have 4 blocks to 1, and they are both tied on steals and assists. South Carolina has 1 more assist than LSU. There's been 11 lead changes, and they've been tied 3 times. LSU led most of the first half. Well, most of the first half, but mainly the first quarter. They had 11 minutes worth of being in the lead, whereas South Carolina had 7. So, woo! Let me see what y'all saying out here. Spoiled Brad said, I'm over here sweating. Me too, girl. I'm about to take the sweatshirt off. Moses says it's a heavyweight fight. Tyson versus Holyfield. That part. Q says LSU shooting bad and still only down 3. Hopefully the shots fall in the second half. Spoiled Brat says someone turned KG on. Patrick says KG and Wolf underperformed. Kim gave KG too much possessions. 5 too many. I think I don't know if I'd say that per se, but I definitely thought KG would be a little bit more effective, especially on those one-on-ones, those ISOs. But we got a whole second half to go. We shall see. When it comes down to it, when it means the most, KG is usually the one that has been performing. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. It's so exciting. It's too crazy. I don't even know. Like, cheering for both teams, let me tell you, it makes you nuts. It really does. Like, I was cheering for Chloe when she had that move in the beginning and shook my girl niece. Shook my girl niece, took it to the cup, made that shot, but then niece is like I said, she's a beast on those boards. Michaela Williams, I'm cheering for her because she's just like taking shots at will at this point. I mean, she just needs, like, if the if the shots fall, it's a problem. KRL says looks good. LSU looks good. I'm not feeling how they're calling the fouls, but I'm also entertained. Spoiled Brat said, why is Lauren Betts on my screen? Yeah, that's what I'm not really sure why they are talking to her right now. Maybe because she's on the number one team, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why they're talking to her right now. But I don't know. I thought they would spend a little bit more time talking about LSU, South Carolina, since this is the game of the day. But I guess not. I guess not. I don't think we need to be talking about anybody that's not in the SEC, especially not somebody that has nothing to do with LSU or South Carolina. Not today. Not today. But man, oof. Let's run down the box scores while we're waiting. I'm having my own little halftime show. So, South Carolina, let's see. Both for Wiley and Fagan are leading the team with 8 points. For Wiley has 8 points. She's 2 for 7 from the field. She's 4 for 4 on her free throws. She has 2 rebounds. Uh, Hold on, I gotta let my dog out because he even got up. We ain't gonna have no accidents. Don't even think about it. Come on. I'm gonna get back to it. Hold on, I gotta let the dogs out. Are you gonna go? You don't need to go. I gotta order food because right after this, Unrivaled starts, which I don't know if y'all saw this real quick. Nalissa Smith is now part of Team Mist. On Team Mist, both Dejanay and Jewel Lloyd are out. So she's going to be playing with them tonight. Come on. Let me go get my dog and then we can get back to the... Come on. All right. Let me get back to the get back before the game comes back on. All right. Let's see. Powell, I said that was for Wiley. Fagan, 8 points, 4 for 6 from the field. She has 2 rebounds. Tess Johnson, big time Tess, 5 points, 2 for 6 from the field. She has 1 3-pointer, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Pow has only 2 points right now. She's 1 for 4 from the field. She's 0 for 2 on her threes. She has 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's see. Daughter came in the game, got a nice little block. Edwards, I need her to get more active. She's only has 4 points. She's 1 for 3 from the field. She has 2 rebounds. Chloe Kitts has 3 points. She's 1 for 5. She has 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Bree Hall has 3 points. She hit 1 3-pointer. She has 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Raven Johnson doesn't have any points. She took 1 shot, missed that, but she does have 1 rebound. Um, and then on LSU, we have Flage with 11 points. She's 5 for 13 from the field. She has 3 rebounds. Samaya Smith has 3 points. She has 5 rebounds. Jersey came in the game but did not do. She doesn't have any points, but she does have 2 rebounds. We got Michaela Williams 7 points, 3 for 8 from the field. Samaya Smith was 1 for 3 from the field. Michaela's 3 for 8 from the field. She has 3 rebounds and 3 assists. I was gonna say Poa came in, took a charge, like well, no, that wasn't today. It was the other game I was looking at. Poa came in, she didn't score anything. Nothing that I see on here, no rebounds, no assists, but everything else, they don't have all the stats that I'm on the one that I'm looking at. But she was in the game for a little bit. Gilbert doesn't have any points yet. She does have 1 rebound. Anissa Morrow has 6 points, 8 rebounds. She's 3 for 10 from the field. That's all she has. Day Wilson has 3 points. She's 1 for 2 from the field. She hit 1 3-pointer, and she has 1 rebound, 2 assists. So that's where we are right now. Looking at fouls, because those will be important when we go into the next half, the second half. Both Morrow and Day Wilson have 2 fouls on LSU. And for South Carolina, we have Edwards. Edwards is the only one that has 2 fouls right now. For Wiley has 1 foul. So that's where we are. Coming out of that second half, South Carolina had only hit 1 of their last 9 shots. They got to clean that up. LSU, prior to that, was 0 of the last 14. That's got to change. LSU went through a scoring drought of 4 minutes and 51 seconds. They only scored 8 points in that second quarter, and they're only down by 3. That's horrible. For South Carolina, that's horrible. They didn't score for almost 5 minutes, only scored 8 points, and they're only down by 3. For South Carolina, I would be pissed about that. If I'm LSU, I would be happy, but I would be pissed that I only had 8 points. South Carolina only scored 12 points. So defense on both sides has been phenomenal. Also, they both have been missing shots. Obviously, they're in the 30s on their field goal percentage, but I think they both will clean it up. It's going to be an exciting second half, and it's going to be good. Hey, RC, what's going on? RC says he's happy that Lauren Betts was on on ESPN halftime. This has been just amazing. I think LSU came out with a lot of energy. They came out focused. They were capitalizing on our missed shot and their defense causing us not necessarily turnovers, but just once we missed a shot, we didn't have another opportunity as far as South Carolina to do anything. So LSU definitely came out and did what they needed to do in that first quarter. But second quarter, not so much. South Carolina just needs to tighten up because they can do better than what they're doing. Same thing with LSU. So I expect both teams to come out much more focused. And typically, South Carolina comes out and has a monster third quarter. So we shall see how that goes down with the defense of LSU. So that's all I have. Yes, KRL asked me to come on for halftime, so I'm giving the people what they want. So KRL said, come through. I said, if y'all are there, I'll come through. But I'm about to get off now. I got to order some food before the second half starts again. But we shall see who's going to win. I will not be back for a recap for this game because I will be watching Unrivaled, and then Sess and I will be back later for Unrivaled recap. But I'm sure Sess will be talking about it at some point if y'all go over there. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to be out. Y'all have a good one. Rebel says, "What's up?" He's a little. Don't look at his face. His face is a little wet. Talk to y'all later. Peace.